friend for all the world. You know, okay, now I'm 47. 47 before I'm baby. We have no nothing, not perfect, no have. It's people easy to live. No God, no. I want we make easy friend. I translate a little bit.
World friend.
เพื่อนร่วม
Mhm.
Same we are anymore. You understand?
Mhm.
Yeah.
You want that all people are brothers and sisters.
Yeah. Same family all the world. Or not a tell. Oh, you are God. You are same. Okay. Maybe I'm crazy. Same. I see many people is rich,
Uh-huh.
have big money.
Uh-huh.
And sometimes he go to somewhere or he make, oh, I have big money, I can make. Do you understand?
Yes.
I don't like. I don't know. Him eat same anymore.
Yeah.
Him go to toilet, him fuck, him not too long him die. Same. People same. When him cry, him have water from here. Same. I don't know what I'm fighting in my heart when I see people is.
When they reach and they think that they better than other people. Mm-hmm.
You know, sometimes I go with Mama to somewhere. Mama, you don't tell me. I had man Falang or boyfriend Falang or before I married with Falang. Close your mouth quiet.
Why?
I don't like to show. Tina, maybe she go to market and she don't know anymore. She don't know a person come. Sometimes she tell, oh, she want to, oh, I have a husband from Falang. You understand? But I don't like to forward. Thai anymore, Falang anymore. Only change, only not same is skill and eye and.
Same but different. Yeah, I understand.
But same anymore.
But you don't live with a Thai. You live with a Farang.
Yeah, Falang. I know. But I don't know, but if we go somewhere, we don't know people. Why we talk about a little bit from art? No family, no friend, only see some place.
Mm-hmm.
You understand me?
I understand you.
I tell you already, I'm a little bit ding dong.
I don't think that you think now.
Yeah, because see, 1 year already. You see me, I go talk with someone here. No, only a little bit. Before I go to market to sell feed, okay, talk with customer to buy feed. But some customer talk is not good. And my heart
Because
is
they talk too much about your husband or about Farang or what?
yeah. Or some customer come. Oh, sell for me cheap. Because I think you have money already because you have boyfriend Falang. Oh my God. And I smile. But in my heart, I want to kill you. But my mom, oh, only smile.
You see, you say that you want the world, brother and sister, but difficult, the word brother and sister, if you, small girl, if you want to kill someone.
Only thing about because
Yeah, I understand.
have many anymore. It's not same. You understand? Some anymore is speak stupid sometimes. Same. She come to buy feed. She only come to buy feed. Not talk too much. You have already big money from boyfriend Palang. See, it's stupid the word. What? But I'm okay. But my heart is many times.
You're angry.
Yeah, I am angry. But I not talk about that. But I'm so mine. But my heart is angry. You know, she don't know her because she come to buy feed. She go to buy feed, not talk too much from my PY.
From about your life, yeah.
Yeah,
She
yeah,
came to buy fish and not to
yeah,
ask you about how you live and who you live.
yeah.
Yeah, I understand.
how about to say the tree same at anymore the tree grow small same this and then later have big and many the tree make people happy when people eating some corn. Yeah, mango and sourdough and coconut okay. Yes, too. I want to make more. Beautiful banana. Oh, I think 6 months. 6 months. You can come visit me with a new girlfriend. Okay? Oh, maybe I sleep with new boyfriend too. But I don't know, it's not too easy to find 1, 2, 3 Falang for me because I'm crazy.
Why you think you're crazy?
Because Falang come to see me sometime. Only just come to visit me. 30 minutes, he want to fuck me quickly. Oh, I'm crazy. Because I tell him this. Oh. Okay, have one more. Red, last. She give me more and look at. See, nice. I think this better. Have same this, but he, I don't know. No have this. I'm not sure. Come or not, or die. This better. See, this avocado, rambutan, not
Uh-huh.
chain. This rambutan.
Okay.
And type and see. This I hope it's okay. Avocado. But I change rambutan. Nice. I happy. I have nice rambutan. I hope it's okay. Avocado. She said 3 years I can have avocado. Okay, 3 years. Quickly, see. Oh, very nice. Yeah, tall then. Not 1 year and 3 months. ปี 3 เดือน See. I don't know name, but I for eating so sweet. And this I see sometimes I want to buy, but I cannot buy in. So sweet, same sugar. This 2, 3.
Uh-huh.
Arab, yeah. But in Thailand, I don't know why so expensive. About 20 more, 100 more baht or 200. You know, when I walk around in my this. Oh, I love. Oh my God, my love. Oh, the thing. See, oh my God, quickly, so quickly. You know, before I buy to take it, same this. I tell to you about 3 months, 4 months have. Yeah, have already, but I cannot take off because I'm tired. Alone, work alone, see. Hila, if I have same this, oh, I can sell, you see. But I cannot work for all can have because if I take care good for 4 months, 3 months, I can have this for sale. But see, I cannot because I am tired. See. Cannot I care about all in my banana. This banana you try already. You know this banana is a little bit long and sweet and alloy. And see, big. I think 3 years. Yeah. Oh, I worry about this rent income. Yeah, already see. Honey, but it's sweet. Yes. Nice color too. Yes. And come to see. I show you. There's a broom from banana. It's not long. Huh? Come see. A little bit come.
I see.
See that? Pink section. Section from unit number 9. Before she make to, I think she have many pictures. Now stop because she all too much and she say with many people. I don't like to make a picture now because I had it.
What?
It's not beautiful. Because she very old. And she look not nice. How about to say? ไม่สวย Oh, you can make, but I only tell you because I make. You make for me. But you can make picture for me because I like you make. If you make picture and you happy, oh, I'm happy too. I'm not beautiful, but I make you happy, okay? Yeah, I don't know. If have people come to me, I want only make happy. Only some person fighting with me, okay.
But anybody come here you want to make happy?
Yes.
Tui come here and you want to make him happy too?
Yeah, I make him happy.
Oh really?
But not with sex, we can make people happy.
Okay. I'm kidding.
Tui come. I give 2 mango Tui. Oh, him happy 2 months. If him go to market, 20 baht to mango.
Yeah.
See? And then him come here. Okay, I give you 2 mango. Oh, happy fee. He happy already. Not only happy for sex, person, not only for sex happy, we can make another.
Yeah.
You understand? Maybe people come here, no have food, no have. Maybe people ask me, oh, can you give a little bit rice for me, 1 kilo? I give people 1 kilo rice. Yes, see, I make people happy. Understand?
100%.
Yeah. I don't know. I think, oh, if I don't have children. I don't know, but I think about maybe I go to stay longer in temple. You understand?
Why?
Because alone, no son, no family.
Oh.
Better go to temple to live inside, to work, to help people. People go every day to temple. You understand?
Sure.
Can help something, but okay, I cannot go. I have two sons. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
I think, if I have rich lady or have more money or have enough money, sure I go to visit. But I cannot go because I don't have money enough. Because Thai people.
I know that when you go, you have to give something.
Yeah, know, my son, I first in Thailand, man and lady must marry, marry and then make children. But if no have party, no make marry, but if I go to them, man must pay a little bit for lady, you understand? I don't know to tell you for Papeni Thai. I know have money, I cannot go. Maybe mama from her tell, you must a little bit give money for your son. Boom, boom, my God. You understand?
Yeah.
You must pay a little bit because your son,
her daughter.
Yeah. In my life, interesting. If I could speak English with you, my life is long time. Interesting. Happy tuk one.
Tuk one, what is it?
Tuk one.
No.
Every day. Happy.
Okay.
I look people from Germany. No have house, no have money.
Yeah.
Sleep with a same dog.
Yeah.
In Germany.
Yeah.
This is easy. No, he make in forest, but only small place. Make very easy with plastic,
Yeah.
Plastic. And in Deutschland it's cold.
Yeah.
No have this.
Yeah.
Him take plastic.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
And I think about, Germany have many people live. Why I look, oh my God. Sometimes, before I work, every night, every day, then I feel, maybe not too long I die already. And then later stop touring. I feel, no, I'm not dying. I can have long time to live. I eat vitamin. Because I want to long time too. Vitamin dry. Make strong a little bit. See, I buy vitamin. I don't know, I think about I want to stop being here. If I have few to drink, okay, only a little bit fine, okay. And I don't know, beer is drink too much is stupid. Better change a little bit, not make all forever stupid. Change sometimes is smart. See, I stop to drink and then I drink only a little bit, make me feel, oh damn, a little bit. But I work in Chalong. I work in Chalong, you know. And some night I dance, but many times I see customer come inside bar, only look at me, then many ladies work together, have some Palang walk in street, and some lady call customer not come, and then later I and walk back and see me dance, and Palang stop to look at me, and then I call, come, and then come inside to sit and drink one beer and look. Look at me, not take me, but look. Yeah, many times make me joke and happy. Oh, but many customers, I not go with them, but I like to make happy to them. He take many ladies, but he only fuck free. You understand? He no give money, only take and him fuck, not fuck pussy. He like many ladies tell to me, him fuck in art. You not go to with him. If him come here, and I look at him many times because he work not far away from there. He is own same you. He work driving, and many times lady in bar tell to me not go with him, but he handsome man too, and same you. 2-3 times him come inside bar. I look, oh, I want to go with him. He look handsome, and I look, oh, he clean.
You look his finger.
Yeah, and I look finger, I look in here. I look, many men, I like to look first here.
Yeah.
And this, clean or not. And, or look nice or not. It's not nice, I don't like to. It's interesting for me. It's face after. But first for me, man, I look this and this. And I look, many times, I think he is clean man and handsome. Oh my God, why he like to fuck us? I think. But I am not sure. Okay, many times I not go to talk with him. But him come many times too, but him done already. Him come inside. And many ladies walk away from him. And I think about, oh, maybe him same lady tell him like to fuck us and not pay. And then I think about, maybe I'm trying, maybe he is interesting for me. And then he come, and I tell to him, fuck me you go to buy condom in 7 okay and then him take money okay you go to 7 and buy a condom and look size big yeah first time and then I go to 7 and buy condom I think I go with him yeah I go with him and I tell to him okay pay bar I go with you many lady in bar look at me and oh I worry I afraid too much first time I go to him I go with him I walk to him house to him rent big house and not far away from bar A because I cannot sit because him down he drive big motorbike and then I go him down too much and I go to him in him house many is dirty because him I don't know but I feel maybe him live alone and I look here is before restaurant is here bar I don't know but I feel I afraid too much but how about because I come already with him and him pay bar already and then I don't know first time I go in house and then he want to fuck me yeah quickly him take same people quickly and then I tell to him huh? If you don't take condom I don't want you and I don't like you fuck me okay and him stop quickly too and he tell to me go away okay I take my something go away yeah he tell to me go away I don't know but I think him drunk too and but him look me already my body him look already intelligent for him want to fuck me too much too but I told to him if you don't take condom no and then I come back to bar you know it's bar closed already I cannot go inside
So what you do?
I sleep
Where you sleep?
behind a same kitchen in bar before I don't have a room for me I go to work there about 1 month or I don't know I don't have room same you go with me I live in
Yeah.
and go down for work and go to sleep
Yeah.
yeah and then I go back to bar I cannot go inside because already closed I sleep behind a kitchen behind bar many mosquito many something is yeah many but how about I think and then many lady in bar tell to me สมน้ำหน้า you know สมน้ำหน้า
What does it mean, Samnana?
it's bad I don't know speak English สมน้ำหน้า
Deservedly. Oh, so you get what you deserve. I understand.
lady in bar tell to me สมน้ำหน้าบอกแล้วไม่เชื่อ many lady tell to me she she told me already why I am not listening.
Yeah.
And then, interesting for me. Him come later. Next time. I go with him too. Him drunk, same.
Uh-huh.
But interesting for me, but I don't know. And he come later. And he sitting near me. And he look at me. I feel same. I know you, but I don't know you. He tell to me. And I think about, him down. And he sit near me. I look at you where?
He doesn't remember you.
Yeah. And then he said, I want to know you. I feel, I think I see you where? I don't know. I forget him to me. But I think about, him forget, him drunk. And then I tell to him, okay, I want to tell you, you pay by me one time. And I go with you already in your house. And you want to fuck me, but you don't use condom. And I don't give my pussy for you. And you say to me, go away and come back. You remember? Oh, I know now. And him smoke too much. I can't eat too.
Uh-huh.
Every day.
Uh-huh.
Too much. And then he tell to me, okay, this time come with me. Okay, I make good for you, okay? Come with me. Okay, I promise I make good for you, okay? Come with me. I wanted to, but I go, and him not pay back. No money, no. But I try, I go with him because I want to take care of him down. And I walk to same. Him die with motorbike, but drown. And I go to him. And he go to sitting. Him sleep. Have four.
Yeah, from middle, yeah.
Yeah. Him sleep.
On the floor, yeah.
Yeah. And I room same here.
Uh-huh.
Have many mosquito.
Uh-huh.
A little bit same here because many door.
Yeah, hall, yeah. Yeah.
Broken. Many
Yes.
broken. Many broken. And I think about him don't care. Because him live alone. And him smoke. Him drink. Him drunk. Sometimes I think about why you can go to work. But sometimes bought from him, call him. This day have many customers want to go to see diving. Oh, I cannot go, I drown. Oh my God. And I don't know. And then later, I go, I try with him. He make same, he tell to me. Relax and sitting, him smoke, cannabis and drink. He naked, sitting, smoke, and then sometimes he look and dancing, and he like open music from Russia. But I don't know, I sleep and good music. I don't understand, but I feel melody.
Melody.
Yeah, it's me good and I sleep. Him sitting smoke. Sometimes him dancing alone naked. And okay, him ask me too. Can I fuck you up? I tell to him I cannot. And I don't know. But he make go to him not fuck my ass. And you know before I feel with last year people I don't like it. Last year Portuguese 2 kids I don't like. But I feel with him. Oh, I think safety and I don't know. I go to him 2-3 times and have a friend come to visit him. And you know, one time a friend from him come, but him not. Him go inside and naked. Him naked too. But sitting a same balcony, near balcony, he smoke. And he had long sofa. And I sitting this. Same relax, look at him smoke. But I'm naked too. Because a balcony near his sleep room. Same near room. I wake up from bed, go to this room for him smoke this room, and next sleep room have bed have, but this room only for smoke and drink and look TV. Yeah, I wake up from bed, I walk to him smoke and naked, and I relax, look him smoke and smile. And later come a friend from him from Russia too, big man, very big man. Him come look at me and because I'm naked, him naked too. And then you know him quickly to take to close me. But I am how I mean because him come already see. And you know, ตกใจ same, oh my God, why you come?
Yeah.
But he is quickly to go to take this clothes me. And I feel, it's safety for me. And then have one time I go to visit him. I close bar. I don't want to go with another because he telling me bar close is come to me. And then I come to him. Him sitting with man, but young man, about 20-year-old more. And you know, I don't like to make bra. And I go to him. And young man from Sweden look at me. Look too much. Look mine. And how about I'm shy, but I think, oh, maybe him like me. ท้าเมืองนอกคัดหัว I cannot. Oh my god. I think small. Oh no, it's okay. Oh, sexy ที่หลับ โอ้ยสวย I have many. What minute? So how about
Second hand?
โคตรชิปlong time one time two time I make interessant for people to oh ที่รัก how about I can walk oh yeah oh I must try too small and maybe I make oh my god oh it's good okay ไหม this how oh my god okay see now ที่รัก you know before I live with Martin I have many shoe
How many?
many I have a this same this two for make two inside because I buy many but not expensive 50 บาท100 100 or this I think is okay try first order every day. He bring. Yeah, but he don't know. She take what's inside, but some lady taste it every day. But it's okay too.
Wow.
Oh, okay. Oh my God.
Maybe you find 3 husband first night, I think so.
And this, okay. Oh my God, my shoe. Oh, oh my God. Oh, good. Tila. Sexy. Tila, if I go to dancing, I don't like with Thai men like
To what?
too near me.
Mhm.
I don't like. Not same Fanang, but Fanang is near, but not quickly to 80 baht.
$1, $2, $3. I understand. €1, €2. Yeah, okay.
And I think about second hand is not a if I buy, but I think about I can repair. I can make a little bit. I buy lim. I don't know cow. I know already. Same I buy one shoe before long time. 1,000 1,000 or 500 for one shoe. But now I have many shoe. I buy cheap and I can change. Today I take this and next day I change, you know. See? Oh, อร่อย But oh, I eat only I cook for doctor. This cook.
Yes.
This bird people take care, not in people take care, have farm. And this sort eat with the birds. This for you, perfect. This bamboo, I like bamboo, but not good for me.
Why?
Not good, I know.
For not good for your stomach?
Yeah,
So why do you eat?
but I like it, but I know not good. Okay. Okay, I start with Martin. And I have Martin first, man Palan. And I think about, oh, this my husband I want in my life. I don't want to change. And then we have to talk, and then you take me to Switzerland. Switzerland. First start holiday. First 3 month holiday. And then next time 3 month holiday, 2 times 2 holiday. And then ครั้งที่3 number 3 one time 2 time and then I go. Okay, we talk because Martin tell to me, if you not marry with me, it's not easy to come to speak.
Yeah.
But before I think about, I don't want to marry. I scare later it's problem, it's not good. But him tell to me, okay, Nada, marry with me. Because easy, you come to Switzerland. It's easy. If we not marry, it's not easy for visa. You come to visit me, and then I think, okay, we marry. And then we marry. But I don't know. Him have paper and write everything. My land in Sweden is mine. My money is in bank in Sweden is me, not you. Land is not you. Money me is not money you. I keep. If we finish problem, is my money, is my land. We start with paper. But I read. Oh my God. I married for what? If him die tomorrow, how about I have nothing? No. Okay. And I think about, okay, I try. If we marry long time together, maybe I can have save money from him, give me. Maybe I can have, before I have no nothing. And I think about, okay, I keep money from him, I save money. Maybe I can have small house to live with to my son. And then, okay, now I am not happy because Martin, okay, same I tell you, this my money, this my land. Because Martin have land in Sweden, have money in bank. And then I feel bad, okay. I feel bad. I don't know, but I feel I married with Martin. Martin have, I like everything. He don't want to give me something. Only live with me. Only use me. You understand? I don't know speak English good. Okay. And then we live together. And first, I start to buy land. First, I start small land. Too small land. I start with money, 30,000. I start I start to feel it's not good already. Same him like everything close to me. If I stop with him, I nothing no have. And then later, Martin want to move to live in Thailand.
Uh-huh.
Everything move from Sweden to here
Uh-huh.
for container, big container. I am not good to make with Martin, not only Martin. Him make okay for him. Him save him. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I understand. Him save for him too. But I feel, I don't know, I am Thai. Same him not true. Him start. Him think about I lie, I am not true already.
Uh-huh.
And make I feel bad already. But okay, no problem. You use me, I use you too, I think.
Uh-huh.
You understand?
Yes.
Okay, you want to use me, I use you too. And then later, I have already house with land. First I have small land, but cheap. Later, I have house and land, cheap too. And then I go to holiday to Sweden. And I tell to Martin, I don't want to come to Sweden. I want to stop. And I want to live in Thailand with my son because he's too small. And my mom is cannot ride. You know, I go to Phuket, number 2 son, only 6 months. I cry many times because I meet him. Meet number 2. Number 1 is not too much because him stay with mama. But number 2 stay with mama from husband before. I Thai husband. Because together is move away, not live together. And I think about how I can take my son together, live with me, not. And then I tell to Martin, and I think about, oh, I live in Thailand, I want to take care of my son, and live with him. I want to take care because he was so young. And then Martin tell, okay, I don't want you live in Thailand alone. I don't want to live alone here too, in Sweden. Okay, I look my money, how much I have in bank, how much I can live in Thailand. I want to first to look everything is okay or not. And then about 1 week, he tell to me, okay, Nada, I think my money is enough. But he never show me money. One time I go with him in company foreign in Sweden. Only right for him have money from Myanmar, from company him work money because he want to move to Thailand and company give for money for him. I only I look a little bit and he tell to me not too much about 6 million, 7 million Thai, not fun, not sweet. I think enough for me. But my money is with this, not move to Thailand. I only tell to bank in Switzerland, send to me every month, same I want. And then, if I live in Thailand, if I die, is money stop to send. Okay, he tell me. And I think about, sure I can live in Thailand, I can live in Thailand. Okay, up to you. But I like you think too much from move to Thailand. And then you told me, it's okay. I think it's okay for me. Because I don't know, because I think about he moved from Sweden because he broken with him when before. You understand? Or I don't know, but I think same thing. He broken with family before.
Broken heart?
Yeah, with lady, with Heidi. Yeah, with children too. Children from him. And then I told him, okay, up to you. But lady stay with me, spy with me, not him.
I understand.
If I kill her.
Okay.
You understand? I buy already. I waiting 3 years, I kill her.
Yeah?
I'm waiting already. 3 years, I want to kill her. With this.
You kidding?
I'm true. It's here. It's my dirty. Big
Yeah.
enough.
Uh-huh.
I not too much to give time for the tree.
Yeah.
And the tree is, you know, the tree here from here is make money for my son.
Yeah.
And I don't worry about son.
Ah, so if you don't worry about son, then you can kill her because you don't care about anything.
Yeah, maybe I die. Maybe she die. Tila, if she die,
But you know that this is not good to kill someone. Do you know it?
I know.
Mhm.
If she die, I go to, you know,
Where? You go where?
monkey house. If I die, I go to temple. People.
No, if you die, you cannot go to temple because you die. So you go nowhere if you die.
Yeah, people take me to temple to make fire.
Ah, okay. Okay.
I'm joking. Tila.
You joking?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I worried that you maybe...
No, I am joking. I buy for work. I buy for work in farm. You know, you see, I take with
Yeah, I see.
this long for
Yeah.
cuts
Okay.
in water, inside water.
Okay, so you don't kill anyone. Okay.
But I want to have this house back when Martin is die or I am die. But I want to speak okay good with her. Okay, I want you move from my house. I pay you a little bit. This okay or not? But please go away from my house. I love my house. I make this 2 hands. I give you money, but not too much because here is my house, my land. Why I want to find the man have a little bit money for me. I want to buy house back when Martin move away. If I die before Martin, okay, I tell to my son, I take house from Mama back. I don't want bad lady stay long time forever, no. And you go to buy back for Mama. If Mama die, you go. I have money in bank when I die, okay, you take money to buy. If she don't want to give you back, kill her, okay. It's there, Tila. I make everything with
With
namta.
water.
I cry too
Yes.
much. I cry too much there to have. I work same here. Everything is not good because I work alone. Same here. Martin only move easy to sitting and drink and happy. It's me work. And I tell to him, okay, you buy here for me because Thai people eat rice. Eat rice. If I have rice, I'm happy. Because we eat every day rice, Thai people. Buy land here for me. I want to make rice. If you die, I don't care because I have rice to eat. Or I die before, or no problem. My children can have right to eating. And then we fighting too much.
Fighting?
No, I don't want to buy for you. Expensive, expensive. Okay. Tomorrow we go to divorce. Okay. And then I want to go quickly because I'm young, not too old. I want to go back to Pattaya or Phuket. I want to make money quickly to buy here. Okay. Tomorrow we go to divorce. And then Martin, no. Okay, I buy Oh, no, Dad, no, not go to Phuket, Pattaya, okay, I buy for you. You know why? Because he moved everything here already. I container everything here already, see Patum. Move. And if I divorce, maybe he live alone in Patum. And then he buy for me. But he not talk with me long. Yeah, he sleep. And later, long, same days, long, same with me. Oh, Martin. And he like, you know, Martin have money in sweet bank. Him have land. It's not sure for me. Marry for God. I don't think about only money. But him use me. He must give a little bit for me. I tell to you, is together is easy, alone easy. Same, live, not. You understand? Maybe she died before me because she think about for me not good.
Because she thinks bad about you?
Yeah.
So she died?
Yeah, maybe she died. พระเจ้าลงโทษ God is kill her.
What God? Which one?
I don't know, but
You are Buddhist.
พระเจ้าจะจัดการกับเธอเอง Maybe she sick fat she ปุ้มปุ้ย maybe she have problem with fat and die. Martin is good heart because he think about same lady or same children or same me sometimes. Boy, you understand? Okay. You know, Martin and me live in Thailand. I tell to Martin, I want to take care of my son. Take them, live with us, okay? time I see her go to market with son. He have one son and one daughter live here. But with me, why? But I think about she, not Martin, because she's strong more than me. She's strong more than me. Maybe she can Martin same children. But it's me not. If him say no, okay. But maybe she not same me. You understand? I only think about because I never talk with her. Never. Never. And I don't want to because if I feel bad with her, first time I see her, I see already it's shit. It's me. I don't want to talk with who if I feel it's bad. It's me. I don't know. Maybe I'm ding dong. Okay. In 100 years, I don't want to born in Thailand. I want to born in Europe.
Why?
Because I love Falang. I love Falang.
Why?
I think Falang is my family. It's not Thai. Now I think I am moved from Europe to born here. I don't know why. Why I not born in Europe? Because I feel every time, oh, my family in Europe. I am not Thai people. I don't know, but I think same this. Okay, maybe 100. Yeah. I moved to born there. Joking story, huh? only here and there is finished. Not too much. Have to lock two place and then I'm free from work inside water. I ask people already, can you work for me? Or I give you 400 baht for people tell to me, no, cheap work, cheap money, but okay, no problem. I make myself, I don't care. And then, and now, see, I can. Relax. No, I can. Only 2 places is finished. No, see. Aloy. Thank you, Tila,
Thank you for what?
to work with me.
Oh, this is not work.
This spring smoothie is work too, to make me more strong. Okay, a little bit. Later more. Okay. Thank you. I think not too long. Hard work, but 3 months, 4 months, one time is okay. Not every day. Before I make one time finish and later 3 days back. I come back to work.
Mm-hmm.
And this time maybe it's finished only here and there. Finished and 4 months or 3 months, 4 months, and then maybe I don't know. If it's this not come more, no work. And then waiting 3 years. Everything is very nice, perfect. Because I have idea. This many dirty clothes, and then I put chicken or duck inside, and them work for me. You know, with mouth. 3 year I put maybe 3 year is a coconut is a I think same you. Yeah. Why you like dancing? But I like to dance because I feel make my body is. If I 30 years old, I want to go back to learn. I tango, tango dance. You know in Thailand we have people kids tango. But now 47-year old cannot. Oh, kaput, broken,
What broken?
bone. It's bone, not good.
How many years of school you finish? 1, 2?
No, I start to go to school. I think 2 years. 2 years, and then Mama tell to me, okay, stop. I want to go to somewhere to working.
So you were in school only 2 years?
Yeah, and then she come back. Mama come back home. She go not too long, about 2-3 months, I don't know. And then she come back and I tell to Mama, Mama, I want to go back to school
Yeah.
to make finish because I about
Yeah.
6 years and finish. And then Mama tell to me, okay, go. And then I go back to school. But in 5 days, January, February, March, April, not full to go because Mama tell to me, you must go to help me something, work, not go to school. Only sometimes,
So what, 1 time in a week?
maybe 3 times or 2 times.
2 or 3 times in a week?
Yeah, because sometimes she must work a visitor in rice farm and no have a person to care about buffalo. I must go.
So you don't go to school because you have to take care of buffalo?
Yeah, buffalo. And then later they stop it, talk with, I don't know. And people come to take me. Lady and man, I think I together is good, good people. And to pay for office to take me for work in farm.
For work in farm?
Yeah.
They were Thai?
Yeah, Thai.
Yeah.
In Bangkok, I know, Bangkok. I remember. First, people sitting in the car, and then later sitting in the boat, with boat,
Yeah.
to leave live inside farm, and farm have many flower, very nice flower. I must work in there, but not easy. And I don't have money from them because
They just use you to
work.
and they don't give you anything.
And no, only food and prostitute because people tell to me, I give you when you work enough for me, and I pay money for this office already. This office have money, not me.
Yeah.
Because
How long you stay there?
I think not too long, not too long. And then Mama.
Few weeks, few months?
2-3 months.
2-3 months.
Yeah. And then later, I don't know, Mama go to take me with police side because she think about people sell me and she worry about people make not good to me.
Do they rape you?
Yeah. And then she go back with police side and tell this office take my daughter. I want to
take my daughter back.
Yeah. Oh, sister is hard with Mama because people sell her to far away in Surabhani.
Oh, yeah.
Far away.
Yeah.
To work and farm too. I with a farm my gummy.
Gum tree?
Yeah. And Mama go with police too to her and take her back.
Who was your first man? Your husband? Father of your children? The first time.
Okay, I never tell to you.
You never tell me.
I never tell to another. Okay, today I tell to you.
Someone raped you.
Yeah.
Thai?
Hi.
How old were you?
About 7 years or 8 years old. This place. So long time before, I go to take care buffalo, and have, in Phuket have big river, have big, and people make a same house in water, and have this the man go to take care buffalo too.
He much more old than you?
More. Now he, maybe die already. He's old more than me. This time I think him about 17-18 years old or more. I don't know. And then he go to take care buffalo too. Family have before. Many family have a buffalo, because before long time people take care buffalo for help in farm to make. You see, before long time.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Same in my country.
Yeah, and then.
Same everywhere.
Yeah, and then I don't know because I young myself. I don't know who want to make something with me. I don't know. But small place, small house in water, inside water. But and he told me, oh, come to pay inside, and I go inside, but not only him, have 2-3 men inside, but only he make with me because I cry too much, and I worry too much, I afraid too much, because I never, and first he make with this, and because his pussy too small, he cannot fuck me, he make first with this, and then I cry too much because hurt, and I want to go away, and he take, but only him, another man cannot make with me because I cry too much, I think I die, and then I quickly away, and then I never tell to Mama, don't know, no.
Nobody doesn't know?
No, because I'm shy. I don't know, but I feel it's bad. No, cannot tell. But and then later, this man, to open my pussy, this man cheats for me. And then, I don't know, but I keep long time. And then later, Mama have boyfriend. And then he work in Bangkok. And then Mama tell to me, okay, go to Papa, Bangkok, but not my Papa, it's her.
Her boyfriend?
Yeah. He want me, but he cannot because, okay, before long time, I forget, and I go to work in Bangkok. Before long time have every month, in month, 600 baht work or
month.
Yeah. And Mama live in Khon Kaen, not go with me because I grow up enough to work. She sent me to live with her boyfriend. And her boyfriend work and send money
to your mom.
Yeah. And she told to me, okay, go to work and learn something in Bangkok with Papa. And then I go to work with him. It's okay.
But what you work?
I put some cream.
Clean?
Yeah, Meban with a big family, very rich.
Clean house.
Yeah, clean house. And then I think about long, not 1 year, but about 6 months or I don't know. And then he tell to me, okay, we go back home to visit Mama. And before long time, the bus Bangkok to Khon Kaen. But Khon Kaen too small village, no have the car. Must live in the town Khon Kaen. And before long time have hotel, but very cheap hotel. Before long time. And I don't know, he want to fuck me.
How old were you?
Me? 17 or 18, yeah. And then if him go with me in the night with the bus okay go to Khon Kaen in the morning in Khon Kaen we can go we can have small car same now 2 village and then him think about no we go in the morning and then to the town Khon Kaen evening we no have a small car
Yeah.
go to village
Yeah. Yeah.
you know same เลย
I
the town
understand. There is no
to
bus.
village
Yeah, no
ร่วม
bus. Yeah.
yeah no bus and him go with me to hotel
Motel.
yeah and him tell to me sleep one night here and then go to and then tomorrow morning we go to mama
Yeah.
yeah then I go to hotel sleep one to and have only one you know only one and have two kitchen kitchen I don't know kitchen or not no I have have two and I tell to him okay I sleep
Yeah.
you sleep on
Yeah.
and he tell to me no I want you sleep with me and I think about why and I tell no your papa not fuck me and he tell no problem I love you I like you so long you know I like you I love you please give me and then later him think I don't give him and him want to make two and boom me enough and maybe later I only sitting in there in market I'm not go to work by in Chalong or Lawai or Kalon or Phuket maybe sitting in market Naduang every day 300 baht for 1 day work. Maybe 1 year enough for me. Only one person who live is perfect.